This project describes a purpose of the wastewater treatment plant by providing the detail and design for each treatment, which is preliminary, primary, and secondary. The criteria are being considered in this design for wastewater treatment plant WWTP at Sensoria City, Sepang. Based on the population of Sensoria City, the project is undertaken to design a wastewater treatment plant. Design wastewater treatment plant can reduce the amount of waste that is usually released into the environment. By doing so, the reduction in the health risks associated with environment pollution, thus improving environment health. Wastewater treatment is essential to remove the suspended solids as much as before the effluent is discharged back to the environment. Design WTP is utilized to purify contaminated substances such as solid, liquid, and semi-solids. Every treatment targets different pollutants, so the water becomes cleaner as the process advances. Depending on the original water quality and the intended purpose for the treated water, certain or a combinations of treatment stages are initiated. Preliminary treatment is a set of bar screens, racks away large items such as tree limbs, rags, garbage, and other waste materials. Primary wastewater treatment involves momentarily halting the wastewater in a tank to allow the settlement of heavy solids at the bottom and lighter solids, grease, and oil to float. Sedimentation occurs after the filtration of larger substances. Secondary treatment is a plant aerate and agitate the wastewater in secondary basins, adding beneficial microorganisms to break down organic matter into sludge.
Good afternoon to my doctor and friends. Our team proposed to build a wastewater treatment plant for our client Sun Surya City Sdn Bharat at project cadangan pembangunan blok Pangsapuri 24 tingkat. I will start at my introduction. Many ancient cities had drainage system, but they were primarily intended to carry rainwater from roof and pavement. Sewage treatment is the process of removing contaminant from municipal wastewater. Three types of process or scientific they are used is physical, chemical, and biological process. These processes are used to remove contaminant and produce treated safe water, which used by us as a consumer. Water is a important part in our life. Sewage treatment may also refer to the wastewater treatment. Okay, then sewage water can travel toward treatment plants via piping and flow evaded by gravity and pumps. The first part of filtration sewage typically includes the bar screen to filter solids and large objects that collected in the dumpster. Then this dumpster are then disposed at the landfill because we can't throw in the water again because it will contaminate the water again and become a water pollution. So we also remove fat and grease from the primary treatment of sewage. That's all.
Hi, good day to our lecturer. My name is Winnie Yongmi-sen and my matrix number is AF180276. Now, I would like to present the design of the preliminary stage of the wastewater treatment plant. Firstly, we start from the calculation of the estimation of population equivalent, which is 3,890. Next, we use the water consumption based on the Malaysian standard, which is 225 liters per day per capacity. After that, we calculated the peak flow, which is 0.041 meter cube per second. The total BOD value and the suspended solids are calculated as well. Next is the design of preliminary treatment, which includes inlet chamber, primary screen, inlet pump station, secondary screens, horizontal floor grid chamber, and skimming tank. We use the design criteria from the Malaysian Sewerage Industry Guidelines to design the preliminary treatment tanks. The design parameters that we calculated are tabulated in a table for each tank. So for the inlet chamber, the size is 3.2 meter times 1.6 meter times 0.5 meter plus the freeboard. The next is the primary screen. The primary screen of the The size of primary screen is 0.8 meter times 0.7 meter plus 0.5 meter of freeboard. Next is the inlet pump station. The inlet pump station, we follow the Malaysian sewerage industry guidelines, which is as shown here. Next is the secondary screens. The secondary is 1.2 meter times 0.5 meter plus 0.5 meter. Next is the horizontal floor grid chamber. The result we get is 9.23 meter times 1.0 meter times 0.5 meter. Lastly is the skimming tank, which the result is 1.2 meter times 0.8 meter times 0.5 meters. Thank you.
My name is Cik Nurul Suhaida binti Cik Hassan, AF180045. I will explain about primary sedimentation tank. Primary sedimentation tank is achieved in the basin under relatively equation condition. Its dimensions are gotten from the formulas below by taking into consideration the maximum quantity of sewage, the surface loading, and by assuming 2 hours of detention period. Volume of sewage equal maximum quantity of sewage over 24 of a day, and volume is 0.94 meter cube. Surface area equal volume of sewage over depth, and total and equal is 0.235 meter square. Average floor equals 72.94, and the total floor equal average floor multiply return floor equal is 111.59 meter cube over second.
Assalamualaikum and hello to everyone. My name is Rahana Fatimiti Islar, AF180040. Okay, now I will continue this presentation with the secondary treatment. For secondary treatment, they have two types of tank. First, we have aeration tank, and second, secondary sedimentation tank. After we done the calculation, we got the size of aeration tank is 28.8 meter times 9.6 meter times 4 meter plus 0.5 freeboard. For the size of secondary sedimentation tank is 40 meter times 3.0 meter plus 0.5 freeboard. That's all for secondary treatment. Thank you.